This video is sponsored by me. Drink some water, kids.
Authorize.
So this may be a different kind of video, but the other day I was hanging out with the boys, the lad, the squad, my inmates, and I brought up a topic of giving video game characters devil fruits to see what cool ideas we can come up with. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. Not much of a segue, but don't worry about that. Not important to the mission.
Mission 1, start!
Hold on, wait. Firstly, we gotta educate first. To those who don't watch One Piece, what exactly are devil fruits? Well, devil fruits are the main source of powers in the One Piece world. Think your Nen, Chakra, and quirks from other series. Fruits that grant you mythical powers after eating one bite. Even though they taste like ass! Yeah, that. In One Piece, these fruits are said to be the manifestations of human desires throughout history, and are an evolution of the human race. In the world, these powers vary. From being able to turn into and control fire, literally turn into an animal or human hybrid, become unchoppable, become the said thing that chops. There's so many different possibilities and powers that the concept of any power is possible is prime for conversations like this. And it's fun to theorize what new powers may appear or who may eat what. Just don't go giving devil fruits to people who are like on the National Geographic's evilest person in history list. The last thing we need is for one of them to turn into a dragon and we all end up like... All devil fruits are on the table, by the way. Canon, non-canon, including movies, specials, video games, stage plays, everything. Nothing is free from my grasp. So, with that small lecture out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, so almost immediately we run into a roadblock. Now, when giving someone a devil fruit, the way I want to do it is to give them something that they'll either enhance their already existing abilities, or give them a new power that we've never seen him use before. On the surface, Mario seems normal, but when you really think about it, what has this motherfucker not done? Flying, fire, and ice power-ups, super speed, he has the strength, his power-ups allow him to breathe underwater, and with that invincibility star, nah, he a mini Superman, bro. But all that aside, the devil fruit I chose for him I think is just fun. Initially, I thought Bellamy's boing fruit because of all the cool bounties brings and stuff you could probably combine with other power-ups. But he already has a lot of jumping based powers. Plus, he's literally called Jump Man. Plus, he literally already has a spring power in Super Mario Galaxy. So instead, I went with my second option, the Ton fruit. This fruit allows the user to make themselves heavier on command, going by how many tons. This leads to easily being able to crack or break the ground through sheer weight alone. While Mario has been known to butt stomp his way through blocks, I think this ability will be fun to see him use. Being able to manipulate his weight could lead to a bunch of useful combat scenarios where he decides to use the famous stomp. Just be sure not to be under him when he brings out that dumpy. This one's actually fun. Sonic already having a bunch of spines and spinball attacks, I actually had two ideas after giving some time. One that makes sense and one that would be just cool as heck to see. For the first, I'd give Sonic Miss Double Finger's Spike fruit. Now I know, Sonic already has a bunch of spikes on him as a hedgehog, I know. But, what if there was more? Imagine Sonic spinning or bouncing towards you at full speed, but then it's a giant spike ball, like a giant sea urchin coming towards you. I feel like that'd be uber powerful. And its enhancement of Sonic's already existing ability, not only his spikes but his arms and legs, every part of his body can be spikes, so that could honestly just be very useful. Now for the second ability, a bit more simplistic but still cool, I decided to give Sonic the Heat fruit held by Oven. Honestly, just the idea of Sonic heating himself up and making all his strikes heat powered sounds just bad ass. Fire strikes, punches, kicks, heating things up. Sonic has turned into a fireplace and I am all for it. But for real, I think it'd be super dope. I know Sonic has some fire-based abilities already, but the Heat fruit allows him to have it all the time. In my head, I'm imagining like a fight between Sonic and Metal Sonic, and Sonic goes in for a heat strike and melting the metal parts at the same time. Ooh, gosh, this sounds so cool. Okay, next one before I have a fangasm. Pac-Man is such a simple, yet well-rounded character. Yes, thank you. Seriously though, I love how dead simple yet iconic he is. He's a circle with a triangle taken out of him. And talking about the actual design, he's a ball with legs and a face, and I absolutely love it. Now let's give him world-ending powers. Okay, no seriously, we can give Pac-Man just one good Devil Fruit and I think that would be absolutely fine, and end up giving Pac-Man better combat abilities. And it's the one that actually would fit him all the way around. Anyways, yes, I have given Pac-Man the Munch Munch Fruit, held by the second worst One Piece villain ever. God, I freaking hate this stupid freaking fate. The Munch Munch Fruit allows the user to eat anything or munch on anything in a material, and I believe anyone as well. Once the user consumes something, they can actually manipulate it inside their body and create weapons on their body. For Pac-Man, he basically keeps his life force of eating and munching everything, but now he can choose to eat just about anything and become a straight weapon. The great thing about it is I believe the user can eat just about anything without getting hurt. Cannons, swords, axes, guns, yes, my favorite breakfast cereal. Giving this to Pac-Man ensures that anyone who encounters him better hope he's not in the mood to rearrange your entire existence.
Boy.
Kratos is a fucking powerhouse. This fool can bench like 10 grizzly bears and still beat Chuck Norris and The Rock at arm wrestling. He's fought gods and like demigods, Zeus, whatever. Now, personally between us, I've actually never played God of War. I got most of my info from friends and families and the wiki. So off the bat, I just want to clarify that I am not an expert or know anything about God of War or Kratos, so I'm not qualified to really talk about anything involving the series. However, I can still give them a really cool Devil Fruit. That's what I like to call a loophole. So, to someone like Kratos who alone has accomplished and beat a lot already, and has the strength to back him up, I thought, why not just give him a fruit that adds to his destruction and ability, and strength. Immediately, some of you may think of Whitebeard's Tremor Fruit, the Earthquake Devil Fruit, and while seeing Kratos with that would be really cool, and absolutely destructive, I think there's one I'd personally like to see Kratos wield more. The fruit in question is the Magma Fruit, held by Sakazuki, aka Akainu, the Flea Admiral. Let me just begin by saying that this fruit was stated by the creator of One Piece, Eiichiro Oda, to be the strongest offensive Devil Fruit. And rightfully so. I mean, you're literally punching someone with magma. I mean, punching someone with hot rocks and lava. You think getting fiery diarrhea is bad? Dude, imagine this. Now then, we give a very strong man a very strong Devil Fruit, and here we have hell on earth. Someone call Doomslayer! Now imagine Kratos using Lava Fist, being invulnerable to all burns, taking down gods using magma, burning faces, explosions. This fruit, as stated, just gives him so much more power, with the destructive capabilities of magma. Now, there's just one more thing I want to add. Remember how the other admirals who have Logias are able to create weapons out of their elements? Albeit mostly blades. But now I'm just imagining Kratos creating either a giant hammer or axe made entirely out of magma, the latter still being sharp because of the rock, and being sliced by lava is just, it's giving me chills just thinking about it. This fruit is sure to cause some damage, whether it be to God, Zeus, or the guy who didn't give Kratos his 4x4 from In-N-Out. Oh my god, I think we just made Kratos a content destroyer. Oh my god, what have I done?
Davey, how you doing? You back in the game? I guess.
Yes! Woo! Welcome back, man!
Notice how I didn't specify one main character, because to be honest, anyone can have this fruit I'm gonna say. But first, I want to just point out that giving any Devil Fruit to a GTA character would honestly just help them. Well, except if it's the God Forbidden Jacket Fruit. Deep down, all the GTA protagonists, all they are just humans. Nothing super special about them. They're just all psychopaths. Which, to be honest, you can kind of make an argument it's a superpower. So with this one, I aim to give them something useful, and another option I had is one that could allow them to cause more destruction and damage. Yes, like they need any more of that, I hear you say. But it's my list, and I do what I want. So the first one I have chosen is one that seems just useful to the characters, and something that I think kinda is needed, if I'm gonna be honest, to justify how many weapons they carry. I have chosen to give them the Ripple Fruit held by Diamante. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why are you giving such a dangerous and psychotic individual such a seemingly weak fruit? Well, remember, strength is not everything. This fruit has uses outside of strength, and for the GTA protagonist, it can totally hold a lot more weaponry. Yeah, the amount of weaponry they hold is already insane. How they do it normally, I have no idea, nor do I want to find out how. But imagine, being able to fold all those weapons and carry even more. Heck, why even stop at weapons? Cars, helicopters, all those vehicles, all those getaway vehicles, foldable and easy to transport. Easy escapes. Heck, anything they grab and touch can be turned into a flag and be folded. Pulling off heists like this would be so much easier, and still allow the characters to be strategic too. And the fruit merely allows them to have more options and easier access to inventory. Something I think just fits perfectly for them. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was gonna do a second one, but I think just the one is okay. The other option, in case you were curious, was just the gold fruit held by Tesoro. But I think the flag fruit probably fits him a lot better. Just make sure you don't get folded. Although considering these guys are dangerous criminals, I think that's inevitable. Good luck! Man, time went by quickly, didn't it? But I think that's about all the time I got today for this topic. However, I definitely want to visit it again someday. The amount of ideas in my head for what characters could have what devil fruits, it's just full of creative potential. A lot of creative potential. If you guys got any ideas, I'd love to hear it. I'll totally not steal them for the next video. Trust me, you guys' secrets are safe with me. Alright, are they going? Thank goodness. Those suckers don't know I'm gonna steal all their ideas for the next video. Hey, wait a minute. Is this microphone still on? Oh jeez.
All pirates searching for the treasure One Piece must brave the second half of the Grand Line.
One Piece really has some sea legs.
You can say that again. 20 seasons and still going strong.
The whole crew's looking good, showing off those skills they learned for the new world.
Being a pirate is tough. Why do you think they risk it all?
I'm gonna do them a favor and put you out of your misery. You're welcome to try.
Who knows? Could be the call of the sea, the thrill of battle, or the promise of vast riches.
Maybe, but it's probably more the desire to be the greatest pirate king ever.
One of these days, our Captain Luffy will become the king of the pirates.
I hope Luffy's adventures never end.
I agree, but aren't you thirsty for a conclusion?
Nope. Until Luffy finds the One Piece and the Straw Hats sail off into the sunset, it's a pirate's life for us.
This isn't over yet! Full speed ahead! Okay!
One Piece, every Saturday night at 1:30 and 2 a.m.
Only Toonami.